sat here and prayed and I said, God, what is this video going to be about? Because I always wanted to be led by him. And I walked into my prayer closet to pray. And I looked down on the floor and there was this. And I'm about to read it to you. My boys, my twins, and my son Malachi cleaned my prayer closet today. And when they clean, baby, they put stuff where it don't belong. This was supposed to be in my wall, but it was laying on my floor. And I feel it was meant for me to see, to do this video to share with you. So this was a word that I heard from God, November 27th, 2025 at 9 p.m. Many of you have been overlooked, and as a result, you no longer feel qualified. You are overcoming this season of rejection. Many have given up already, but you, my dear friend, kept going. My will for your life is different than your will. Your will knows all the steps. You don't need me. My will requires you to keep seeking me for the next step. I'm calling you into multiple places and you are already qualified. Do you hear that? You are already qualified. For many of you, you are already operating in your calling, but you are refusing to come out of that cave. Baby, it's time to come out of that cave. Do you hear me? I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it a little bit loud and put some bass in my voice. It is time for you to come out of that cave. I said it. Take the next 30 days and spend time with me so I can reveal to you the blueprint. Remember, for I know the plans that I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. The key word is I, meaning him, not me. Know the plans, not you. And that's conviction. We don't know the plans that he has for us unless he reveals it. So a lot of the times we are navigating uncharted territories, probably going in the wrong direction, thinking this is what God has called me to do. And we never sought his face. We never sought after him. We never took it to God in prayer. And for some of us, including myself, the mistake that I made was God gave me a glimpse of what he called me to do. And I just took it and ran with it. Didn't ask, is this for now? Is this in the future? I just started doing it. And it did not fall in line the way that I expected it to. And I got mad at God. How you call me to something and it ain't working out the way that I wanted it to? Because I didn't have patience. I went ahead of him. This right here is a word. It's time to come out of that cave. Many of us want to remain hidden. We don't want the world to know who we are. You got to understand, it's like there's a literal X on your back in the spirit realm. You are marked spiritually. When you step into the room, the atmosphere literally changes. You ever wondered how sometimes you could not know people and it just got a nasty attitude towards you? You don't even know these folks. Baby, spiritual warfare is a real thing. You are light and you bring light with you everywhere that you go. And a lot of the times you're bringing light into some very dark places that don't want light to be there. So you are disrupting atmospheres, my dear friend. You are changing things. You are shifting things. You are moving things. So I want you to be encouraged. I want you to pick your head up. Many of you walk with your head down. Pick your head up. Do you understand me? Practice it. Pick it up. You can't see where you're going with your head down. You were called for more. Get out that cave. It is time for people to hear your testimony. It is time for people to hear what God has done for you, what he has brought you out of, what you have overcome. So you got to understand, a lot of the times the people that you are connected to, your family, your friends, the ones that know you best, they too busy throwing your past in your face, and it's discouraging you, not realizing that your past is a stepping stone into what God has called you to be. Your past is what is qualifying you for this journey right now. Do you not understand that? So don't be embarrassed about your past. There are people that are going to seek you out because of your past. You want to know why? Because you got out of what they are stuck in. So they're not going to view you the way that everybody else views you. Do not miss the calling. Do not walk away from what God has called you to do because everybody else around you got something to say. They're speaking on who you used to be, and they don't realize that they don't even have access to who you are now and who you have become. They refuse to accept who you are. Think of it like this. Jesus was the literal Messiah. And he performed miracles everywhere else but except his own town. Think about that. Isn't this Jesus, the carpenter, the son of Mary and Joseph? Baby, you are standing in front of the Messiah himself. They couldn't accept that. So he couldn't perform miracles in the midst of his own people because they didn't believe. And that's the same thing for you. Everyone around you does not believe in what God has called you to do. And in my famous words, that's a personal problem. That's their problem. That's not yours. As he told Jeremiah, shake the dust off your feet and keep it moving, my dear friend. You have lives to reach. There are people waiting to hear your story. They want to hear you. You feel that you ain't qualified. You feel that you don't look the part. You ain't got enough money. They not worried about that. It's what's going to come out of your mouth. It's the anointing. It is the light. It is everything that you embody that is going to draw them to Christ because of your testimony. You are special. You matter. They're waiting on you. So it's time for you to come out that cave. It's time for you to wake up. And it's time for you to get going and allow God to send you out in those places on where he needs you to go. Don't be like Jonah, where God told Jonah to go to Nineveh and he said, I'm not going there. You go where God sends you to go. Your obedience is what he requires of you. Your obedience. So I need you to be obedient, friend. And yes, you're going to hear my kids in the background. Literally, you got to think about it. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So you're always going to hear kids in the background of my videos. Hopefully y'all get used to it. But be obedient and do what God has called you to do.